Yes, turn on the microphone, Mike. It's early. I know. What am I crazy? Doing this at 6:22 in the morning? I haven't even got one sip of coffee so far. The things I do for you people. Good morning. I'm talking quietly because I don't want to wake up the puppy. She's sleeping in the other room. I hope she sleeps for another hour. When I get done with this, I can have my cookies for breakfast and see what goes on. Anyway, I got the chat working where I can see it on the screen, but I can't put it on the screen. So if you got anything to say to me in the chat, go right ahead. I will see it. I don't know if I can get that other chat to work. It doesn't seem to want to work. I'm looking at my screen. It doesn't even exist. Somehow the plugin didn't load. But anyway, we are about to do an International Space Station pass. It is 6:20 or so Eastern time, and at the ISS, it's 11:20 in the morning. So they are on UTC time. So they're on UTC time. So yeah, for them it's lunchtime or near lunchtime. But that's if they eat at noon. I don't know. It's almost lunchtime. I'm not awake yet. You guys actually like watching this, huh? I'm not awake. Oh, I had a nice compliment yesterday from my buddy Mario. We're friends on Facebook, and we worked together in Verizon years ago, and we both retired actually on the same day. And he complimented me on, he goes, I don't know what you're talking about, but you missed your calling. You're enjoying it, and you look good. And I thank you, Mario. If you're watching this morning, he's probably up cooking food for all his friends because he loves to cook, and he does it all the time. And he is a good cook. He can make some fancy, delicious food. Anyway, all right. We have 3 minutes and 26 seconds until the ISS rises. It is not going to be a high pass. It's only going to be about 13 degrees or so, a little over 13 degrees. You can see by the circle in the middle of the screen right here, that's where it's going to be. So it's going to rise to my west-northwest, and it's going to set almost due south. So from probably about here to here, we should have no problem making some QSOs. I don't think we'll get a lot of QSOs because we're not going to have that much time because it's a low pass. And, who do we have? M8F. Talk much, Mike. Was it M8 Sierra Foxtrot Charlie? Let's see who that is. Mike 8 Sierra Foxtrot Charlie. This way I could properly say good morning to Russell. Russell is in England. Another Great Britain fan coming to the page. Thanks a lot, man, for coming. I know it's a great time for you. And there is another buddy of mine, MI7 DJT. Iman is here. Iman, you got here a little late, so I'll tell you, I can't put the chat that you're putting on in the chat. I can't put it on the screen right now, but I am seeing it in OBS. Good morning, Don. And Don is here, too. We're getting a nice crowd here this morning. It's going to be a fun pass. We are not ready for it yet. Let me just check and see on the sat box how much time we got. We got about a minute and a half. So the antenna should start to move, or did it move already? Oh, it's moving right now. Here, we could show you what that looks like. There's the antenna. It just turned to aim west-northwest. So it can be at the horizon when the ISS rises. La, da, da, da. All right, I'm not going to sing. Don't worry. You can tell the caffeine's starting to kick in. I'm getting a little energy. And the DOG is not here yet. So she will be here any minute. And she'll be nudging me and want me to give her treats and take her for a WALK. All right, let's see. Yep, we got audio into the mixer from the radio. And here's the geochron. You can see the circle of the ISS, that yellow circle. The reason it has Zarya is, I think, how you pronounce it, but that is the name of the module that the radio is in on the International Space Station. And yeah, so that is the module that's actually houses the Kenwood 710 radio that's hooked up to the custom power supply built by the one, the only Lou McFadden, who you see in my opening video on my channel. When you go to my channel, you see that video of me talking to different people. Lou McFadden's the first one that I talked to. He's from Orlando, and he built the power supply for all this good stuff. So we just heard the chirp, although it's a little fast, or the geochron's a little slow, but the circle's almost over me. Let's jump over to the sat screen. And we don't see anything yet on the waterfall, but we might not because I don't have the preamp on. All right, now I got the preamp on. So if somebody's going to start talking, we'll see it on the screen, and I should check what my reference level is. Oh, I have it at 0. All right, let's do this. Reference. Let's turn that up a little bit, maybe to 5. And that should help a little bit. Seeing signals on the waterfall, that is. You can see little tiny dots. Good morning, Iman, Russ, Don. How's everybody? You can see by the antenna camera that the sun is about to come up by me. There's the antenna starting to track the satellite. It just moved left a little because the satellite moved a little bit to the left. And right now the elevation is only 4 degrees. So we'll wait a second or two before we start talking. You can see the elevation on this screen here. Here's the elevation right now, 4.9 degrees. All right. This is the output of the SAT box. Everybody says, what program is that? What program is that? That is the output of the CSN Technologies SAT box, Satellite Antenna Tracker. That's what that stands for, not satellite. But yeah, it tracks the satellites. It downloads all the data, TLE data, all that other fun stuff, and it basically does all the work for you. Even adjusts for Doppler on the radio. That's what's making those frequencies flip back and forth as it adjusts for Doppler. All right, we should be able to hear something now. Maybe just nobody's on here. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, anyone, anywhere, KO4 PDI on the ISS repeater. God, I heard myself perfectly clear. That means there's nobody else on here but me. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. There's nobody on. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Why is it so staticky? KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Oh, what the heck? Let's call an astronaut. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Are you guys up? Having lunch? KO4 PDI. Say hi. I got nobody to talk to. I don't think they're going to answer that, but I won't do it again. I'll just do it once. I got the bird to myself. Where is everybody? And we're streaming it live. You see it. Nobody else is talking. It's just me. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Somebody, talk to me. Yeah, Virgilio, where are you? Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-Ray in Panama. It's in his footprint, too. It's like right between me and Virgilio right now. You know Virgilio's voice. Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-Ray. This is Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-Ray. That's my good buddy Virgilio. I got him so many times on here. I cannot believe there's nobody else on here. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. got the whole repeater to myself. I feel like I'm in my local repeater. I talk to myself a lot on that one. Nobody ever comes back to me. This is crazy, folks. This is crazy. Oh. I heard something there. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. We're going to get a call. We're going to get something here? What is going on here, baby? KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Halfway through the pass and not one other person. Oh, my God. Oh, it's just the ident. I thought it was somebody talking. Well, this is exciting. Oh, listen to that white noise. You can't get better than that. Oh, baby. Nobody's here. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Where is everybody? KO 4. There's nobody on this bird. We got 3 minutes left to this pass. And there's nobody on it. Come on, Virgilio, get on here. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I'm not coming in as clear, but I'm getting on there. There's nobody else. That's a first. I have never been on a bird where nobody was on it. Usually there's one person, two people. I've never had. I should just put a QSO in for myself. Oh, that's like I worked. Let's see. Don is saying that's like I have worked S51DX Yanu's about 20 times. He knows me without even looking me up. Yeah, I know. That's Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-Ray, and then you got Charlie Oscar 6 for Radio Quebec in Cuba. And then we got KP3V in Puerto Rico. I always talk to him. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. How do you have a bird so clear and quiet all to yourself? Hey, Mike, if you're listening, you could have picked up the microphone and talked to me, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. You guys got a tough day up there. Go take care of all your experiments. God bless you. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. I hope they heard that. I'm still waiting for my 9th QSO card to come back from Bruce Hutner out in California. I mailed him one of mine after I talked to Mike Fick the other day. Wow. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I am so shocked that nobody else was on this pass. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. We're at 4 degrees and I still got it. Oh boy, Wayne, I'm really happy for you. It's going to be a project. Take your time with the boards. Follow the instructions. Don't do like me and run ahead and think you can keep going. Do everything in the order that Don Friend said. Well, hold on a second. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. 2 degrees above the horizon. I still got it. I love it. Anyway, the PSR 100, I talked to Don last week, and he said he was getting the stuff in. So he's going to have about 8 kits ready to ship out. I think that was his plan. So you should get it not too... He's really fast in shipping. As soon as you pay, he ships. So you'll get it pretty quick, Wayne. But take your time putting it together. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. 0.8 degrees above the horizon. I still got the satellite. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. I cannot believe it. Went a whole pass, did not hear one other person. Wow. All right. Well, hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. All right. How's everybody today? Listen, if you don't watch my podcast, that's fine. I'm not going to force you. But tonight, you want to watch. As many of you know, I work with James. I know James Lee. We're friends. That's the owner of Shack in the Box. Shack in the Box builds portable radios and stuff like that. He also volunteers with Aerobridge. Aerobridge is flying out of South Florida, bringing water purification systems and stuff like that to Jamaica to help them out. So he is helping coordinate that. He's not going to Jamaica, but he's down in Florida. He went all the way down to South Florida to work at the airport with these guys, help get the equipment and stuff they need for the people of Jamaica. Right now, they're looking for solar panels or something like that. Gasoline. I mean, generators are not even needed because there's no gasoline. You got to remember, it's an island. They don't make their own gasoline. They import everything. And everything where they, what is it? That they receive their fuel and stuff on ships, it's all knocked out of service. Everything's a mess down there. So they can't even get deliveries in of gas. So generators are useless. So they're looking for solar generators. Also, I think Musk donated a bunch of Starlink terminals to them to help with communications. James is working on getting water purification systems onto a nice Gulfstream jet to fly down to Jamaica. And they're taking care of that. They're doing a great job. So they need money. It's a volunteer organization. It's a 501c3. So it's a charity. So any money you donate to Aerobridge, which if you come on the podcast tonight, James is going to try to get on with me. I'm hoping he can get on Discord and we can do it that way. That would be the best way to do it. So James, if you're listening, get on Discord. Follow my channel on Discord, KO4PDI. If you need an invite, tell me. And tonight we will get you on the air and you can tell the people about the rescue efforts you're doing. And if anybody thinks that you don't have the means to volunteer for stuff like this, or you don't have the ability, James has no legs and lost a part of both his thumbs and all his fingers. And he's still doing it. And he's doing a great job at it. And he gives back to the community. So watch the podcast tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now. We're not in daylight savings anymore. Eastern Standard Time. That's why I'm still tired, and the sun's just starting to come up. I should hear the pitter-patter of little puppy feet any minute coming in here to greet me in the morning, because when the sun comes up, that's when she gets up and comes in and wants her belly rubs. So I will do that when she gets back. So, yeah, the PSR 100, Wayne, you're going to have fun putting that together. Take your time. And like I said, step by step. If you get to something you don't understand, Don will talk to you on the phone and get you through it and show you how to beat the problem. And he was really good with me. I finally got it out the other day, and I set it up in the driveway with the 9700 connected to it and the sat box connected to it, and we tracked a satellite or two. I didn't try to make any contacts because I had a lousy connection, and I was getting a lot of interference on the 9700. I believe it was from my battery box, which I had right next to it, and I had the solar panels out, which were right next to it. If I actually go out in the field to do it, everything will be pretty far apart. But yeah, probably won't even need I won't even need solar panels when I go out, because satellites, you're on and off in 10 minutes, and then you can shut everything down, wait for the next satellite to show up. But the Wi-Fi situation, still working on that. Tried a couple of things, talked to Don about it, about getting he's working on the ability, like right now he has a Wi-Fi unit in the PSR 100, and you plug a dongle into your phone, into your computer, and it makes its own private Wi-Fi that you can't access. So I said, can I hook up the sat box to that Wi-Fi? He's like, no. But what he's working on is the ability for these PSR 100 just to connect to any Wi-Fi, not just that particular Wi-Fi. And you got to remember, this is a single one guy coming up with all this. And who knew there was such a demand? He's getting so many orders. I mean, he sold over 18 just since I've been talking about it. So, and it started with Kyle, Alpha Zero. Oh God, I can't remember his call sign. You know what I mean? The CW guy. Please copy that guy. Kyle built it live on his live stream, and I watched that. I went, you poor man. I'll never do something like that live on a live stream because you make any mistake and you look like an idiot. So anyway, I need more coffee. So I believe that's all I got for you guys. AA0Z. That's it. You're right, Don. That's his call sign. You knew. Thank you, Don. All right. So how many people do we have watching today? 9. We got 9 people watching. Oh, boy. I wasn't the only one that got up early today. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Come back tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'd be 5 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, and 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So join me live. Oh, and it'll be 2300 UTC. Join me live at that time, and hopefully we'll get James on here, and we can get him into the Discord, and we can talk about what's going on with the relief efforts for Jamaica. All right? So, Don says his cats don't let him sleep late. Don't let him sleep later than this. You know, my dog's still sleeping. I could have stayed in bed, but no, I wanted to get on here and do an ISS pass for you guys. I was up at 5, actually, and it's now 6:40. Yeah. It's hard to read. Yeah, 6:44. All right. Enough babbling by me, the Yankee fan who's licking his wounds after the Dodgers kicked their ass again. I'm sorry, it wasn't the Dodgers, it was the Blue Jays kicked their ass. But then the Dodgers kicked the Blue Jays' ass. That was good. Dodgers won the World Series 2 years in a row. That's freaking saying something. That hasn't happened in a while, like since 77 and 78. Oh, that's right. The Yankees did it many times back in the day when Reggie Jackson was there. Or when Babe Ruth was there, or when Lou Gehrig was there, or Joe DiMaggio. Look, these names just fall off my lips. There's so many famous Yankee players. It was amazing. People wonder why I'm a Yankee fan. All right, how do we get on sports? All right, I got to go. I'm not awake yet. I got to have breakfast. Guys, remember what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? This is KO4 PDI saying thanks for coming. 73, everybody. Take care. See you at 6 p.m. tonight, 2300 UTC. And hopefully we'll have James Lee on the show with us talking about the relief efforts for Jamaica after that massive Hurricane Melissa. KO4 PDI, I'll be clear. 73, everybody.